Hi, I'm Tyler Helwig. Today, I'm going to talk to you about bullying. Many kids don't know what bullying is. They might not know why they're getting bullied if they're being bullied. They might also take drastic measures to get away from bullying. So, how do we fix this? Well, in this video, I'll explain
what bullying is, what is categorized as bullying, why kids bully, the different types of bullying, the role of bystanders in bullying, when bullying goes too far, and what things to do in a bullying situation that kids have found are helpful and not helpful.
Bullying is a form of aggressive behavior that is prevalent amongst children and adolescents. It can be categorized by three features.
The aggressive behavior is intentional and may be physical, verbal, or nonverbal. There is an imbalance of power that exists in the relationship, such as that the person who is targeted has difficulty defending themselves. The behavior is repeated or severe, causing distress or disruption in the target's life. The first scenario is rough play. Rough play is when the people involved are most likely friends. There is an equal balance of power, no intent to do harm, and the mood is friendly and positive. The second scenario is conflict or real fighting. In this, the ones involved are usually not friends. There is intent on causing harm, the mood is negative and aggressive, but there is still a relatively equal balance of power. The last scenario is bullying. In bullying, the two are most likely not friends, there is intentional harm doing, the mood is still negative and aggressive, but what makes it bullying is that there is an unequal balance of power. That is when it can be categorized as bullying.
But why do kids bully? Well, there are 5 main reasons to answer this question.
The first reason is control and power. Bullies that live in a certain social setting or peer group may need this to be accepted if the group or setting requires them to have this. The second reason is peer attention. If another student or students laugh or give the bully positive attention of his or her action, the bully is receiving social reinforcement for their bullying behavior. In other words, if you are giving a bully a positive response to their actions, they will think it is okay to bully. The third reason is inadequate or inefficient supervision. Most bullying occurs when there is no adult supervision present. Schools and other youth programs should make sure there is a reasonable adult-to-student ratio in places where bullying may occur. Such places like this are cafeterias, hallways, playgrounds, and classrooms. The fourth reason kids bully is because of adult attitudes towards peer aggression. If adults do not interfere with bullying, young people may come up with the conclusion that bullying is just a part of growing up. Because of this, adults should always intervene when bullying occurs, and if they are not, talk to your principal and express your concern.
Ha! You're playing with a little doll? A colorful doll? This is for little girls.
The final reason is bias issues. Some bullying is motivated by the social status or prejudicial norms of certain kids. Certain groups of students are more likely to be bullied than others. These include students with disabilities, are obese, or are interested in hobbies or actions of the opposite gender. Bullying can occur in many different forms, but there are 4 main types. These are physical bullying, verbal bullying, covert bullying, and cyberbullying. Physical bullying is when the bully hits, kicks, trips, punches, pinches, pushes, etc. to the victim. But physical bullying is not just harming someone physically.
Hey buddy, thank you for holding my backpack. It's real nice meeting you.
The stealing of possessions or damaging someone's property also falls under the category of physical bullying. Verbal bullying is one of the most common types of bullying.
I don't even know why you come to school. No one loves you. I don't know why you come to math either. You stink at math. You should go down a hole.
Verbal bullying includes name-calling, insults, teasing, intimidation, homophobic or racist remarks, or verbal abuse. Covert bullying is often harder to recognize and occurs behind the victim's back. It is designed to ruin one's reputation or cause humiliation. Examples of this include lying and spreading rumors, negative facial or physical gestures, playing nasty jokes to embarrass and humiliate, mimicking unkindly, encouraging others to socially exclude someone.
Hey guys, can I play with you?
No way, forgot this is your loser, bro.
Hey, post a bunch of crap on your Facebook.
And damaging someone's social reputation or acceptance.
The last form of bullying, and the one that is becoming increasingly popular, is cyberbullying. This is because it is becoming more and more accessible due to increases in technology.
Cyberbullying is open or covert bullying behaviors using digital technologies such as phones, laptops, gaming systems, or any other commutative device. Examples of this include harassment via mobile phone and setting up a defamatory personal website or deliberately excluding someone from social networking spaces. If you are cyberbullied, do not respond. Responding to the message is what the bully wants, and it could result in you getting into trouble counteracting with it if you fight back with the bullying yourself. Make sure you save the evidence. Having a physical copy of the messages can be useful for the authorities in case the cyberbully decides to delete his or her messages. Once you do this, immediately seek help from a trusted adult. It may be helpful for your parents to know whom in advance you will be reporting your concerns to. If the cyberbullying appears to be threatening to one's safety, a police report may be required. Do not be afraid to contact the authorities if such a scenario occurs.
If you are a witness of a bullying incident, then you are a bystander. There are 3 different types of bystanders.
These are passive observers, active observers, or defenders. If you are a passive observer, then you are the type of person that wants to stop the bullying and help the person being victimized, but you may not have the knowledge, skills, or confidence to act. If you think of yourself as an active observer, then you encourage the bullying. You may show support by laughing or joining in on the harassment. The last type of bystanders are defenders. If you are a defender, then you are the ones that take action to try to stop the bullying. Bystanders play a very important role in bullying. Whether or not you make the right decisions determines whether the incidents continue or don't continue.
Most bullying behaviors are dealt with by a teacher, parent, or a trusted adult, but some bullying behaviors may cross into illegal activities. And that may put you in court in front of a judge. Illegal activities in bullying fall under 2 categories, potential crimes and civil issues. But what's the difference? Well, civil issues are issues in which they will not show up on your criminal record. They usually deal with money and suing.
Examples of this include slander, libel, defamation, discrimination, harassment or sexual harassment, and civil redress, or someone who is a victim of ethnic intimidation.
Potential crimes, on the other hand, are just what they sound like. Crimes. These involve court, just like civil issues, but unlike them, these will show up on your criminal record, and you can end up in here, in jail.
Examples of potential crimes are assault, sexual assault, stalking, harassment, harassment by communication, and possession or distribution of child pornography.
We have been talking about the technical aspects of bullying, but what are you actually supposed to do when you're bullied? Most adults say to use predictable methods, such as tell a teacher or tell the bullies to stop. But does this actually work?
In a survey done by the Highmark Foundation, 12,000 students, including over 1,600 bullied students, were asked what strategies they found were least and most effective. The methods that students found least effective were hitting or fighting back,
Stop! Why are you throwing...
making a plan to get back at them, telling the bully how you feel,
I don't feel comfortable with you doing that.
doing nothing, or told them to stop.
Can you please stop throwing papers at me?
The methods that students do find helpful are telling your parents,
Hi, how was school? Mom, these kids at school, they keep bullying me. Today they threw papers at me. Can you help?
Yeah, we'll talk to the principal.
telling a friend,
Man, I just keep getting bullied. You're the only friend that I have that will understand it. I appreciate you coming to talk to me. I'll try to help you through this.
making a joke out of it,
You want to go, Wuss? You want to go? Yeah, let's go to Wendy's. I hear they have their new shakes.
and telling an adult at school.
Miss Beth,
Oh, hey, Fred.
there's a girl at school. She's bullying me. Can you help me?
Sure, do you want to come in and talk about the details? Go ahead.
Now that you have learned about bullying, some of the actors in this film will share with you some of their real-life experiences with bullying.
Okay, hello, my name is Ethan McKeon, and in this movie I played a bully.
My name is Henry Cluda. I was a victim in the film.
I'm Noah, and I played a bully in the film. I'm Liam Peterson, and in this film I played a victim.
Hi, my name is Tim Mataboni. In the video, I played the part of a victim.
I was bullied in 6th grade on the bus because I always wore this jacket, and this person thought I was trying to be cool, and they thought it just was stupid. and they really just didn't like me. I was bullied for many reasons, mostly because people were jealous of me being smart, a little bit. Someone just said something very mean about, mean about my mom.
I was bullied once because of just my overall behavior.
I was bullied in 6th grade because I'd get scratched in the nose by my dog, and the same group of kids would always call me Rudolph because my nose would be always red because that's where Izzy would scratch me.
I felt confused about this because some of these people were my friends and some of them hadn't even ever talked to me.
I've seen people being bullied throughout my school year, and even when I was homeschooled, I'd see people being bullied. But you could say I felt like I was small, and if I told anyone, they may bully me, so I was, you could say, paranoid.
I saw somebody being bullied, but it was a different person, and they were getting bullied because of how they looked, and somebody thought they were something that they weren't, and I went up to them and said that why does it matter at all, and you should stop doing that, and they did start bullying me for the same thing, but again, adults got involved and stopped it. I saw someone being bullied and I was very upset because I've known from experience what's happened to me, and that's very upsetting to see that, and so I stopped it, and it never happened again. He never bullied him again, and it was all cool.
I dealt with bullying by sometimes ignoring the bullies and very little of the time actually sort of fighting back with words. Not physically, but with words. And bullying, you could consider bullying still going on today, but I don't really, because I deal with it extremely better, and it gets toned down a lot from what it used to be, just because I've dealt with it.
I go to my mom and ask her for help, and she'd help me. If it was at school, I'd talk to the teacher or principal, and that's how I'd get through it.
To get through bullying, I just whenever they came up to me, I said okay, just kind of ignored them, and that's pretty much how I got through bullying.
Some advice I have for bullying is to go to an adult right away and not wait, because either it'd be too late and either the people who saw it will forget, or the bully may be bullying other kids and it'd get worse.
My advice for other people is just to walk away and don't let that ruin your day and just ignore them. The advice that I have for kids to get through bullying is just when they come up to you, just ignore it, but if it does get to the point where it really affects you, go to someone, to the counselor, the principal, your parent even, and just get them involved, because I've heard a lot of stories and people have ended up not well, and you should just make sure it doesn't get to that point.
Hi, my name is Tyler Helvin. I was the director, narrator, and cameraman for this film. I've been bullied all throughout my life. In elementary school and middle school, kids had said, I should just shoot myself. I was stupid. I was annoying, or they'd make fun of me because I was really smart. And kids used anything they could against me, no matter how ridiculous it was. I actually wasn't able to get through bullying the majority of my childhood. I got bullied a lot through elementary school and through middle school. It was really bad. I had to go see my counselor a lot. I cried a lot, and I went home and I cried some more. I didn't know what to do, but now that I'm in high school, I get bullied a lot less. The only reason I get bullied sometimes is because of being a brony. Actually, recently, I was online and a kid saw my username, Seahawk Brony, and he just let loose on me and he called me really bad names just because of my username, which just goes to show that people
will use anything they can against you, no matter how ridiculous it is. I did see a lot of people getting bullied. One specifically was my friend, actually. He got bullied because of the way he spoke. He had a large speech impediment, and also he got bullied for the way he walked. He didn't really move his arms whenever he walked, and people thought that was really weird. The reason he didn't do that is because he had leg issues, so he wasn't able to really walk normal like other kids would. And whenever he got bullied, I didn't really need to stop it because he didn't really think much about it. He knew that I was friends with him and I didn't care about the way he walked, and that was good enough for him. I made this film because bullying is such a big problem in the world, and I thought it'd be a good idea to make it because I was able to relate to the kids being bullied because I was bullied, and having that experience, I'd be able to show kids that even though I was the one that made this film and was giving kids advice, I was also bullied just as much as any other kid. My advice to kids being bullied is basically do whatever I addressed in the video. Tell a teacher, never fight back, because if you fight back, you're just going to get yourself into trouble. And just ignore the bullies. Usually bullies just bully because they feel bad about themselves and they actually got bullied. So just joke about it. Just, don't take it to heart. They can say what they want, but it's your life, and just think of yourself positively. Whatever they say, it doesn't apply to you. You're your own person. Hopefully, with all of the information I've given you, you'll be able to retain it and use it to your advantage to stop bullying. Thank you for watching, and let's stop bullying.